replace, so now your family's vulnerable.
Sure.
This is life-saving technology, not the sexiest thing in the whole world,
no.
but I'm telling you what, you had that home fire, you and Chelsea, that hit home with me. That hit me really hard. And Suzanne Runyon actually lost 2 family members in a home fire. It can be so easily avoided with the right technology.
Jeez Louise, I'd forgotten about that.
Oh
Thank you for reminding me.
I'll never forget.
No, that was her, because you see, the sad thing in life, like with anything, is that you never imagine it's going to happen to you.
Right.
It can happen to somebody else. It won't happen to you. We were in an apartment, and the landlord had sent in some workmen to do a backsplash on the kitchen, and the guys had gone to lunch, and we were just, because it was a small apartment, we were just kind of hanging out in the other room, and all of a sudden we heard this noise, and I opened the door and went in, because it was, you know, the kitchen was in the living room, it was really small. And I walked into the room and I looked to the side and it was on fire, because the guys, what they'd done is they'd put paper on top of the counter as they were installing the backsplash, and somebody had obviously turned on the stove. It was on fire. And of course, all of a sudden you panic like crazy because you don't expect it to happen. We did not get an alert from the smoke detector there. I don't know why, but we didn't. The important thing is, in your home, in your house, for your safety, for your loved ones, let's get smoke detectors that work, that are up to date, that are smarter, less frustrating, and more effective than ever before. Now, for the Monday Night Show, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces, lowest price in America on the 4-pack. These talk to one another, so if there's a fire in this room, it's going to tell you in this room, so you know what's going on at all times. Fewer than 600 now available on a flex pay of $25.99. Probably the most important purchase of the entire show tonight.
It really is. I mean, this can save your family's life. The thing I love about this, you can get these out at retail. It's a brand new product, but they are quite expensive. We're talking $40, $50 each.
Yes, that's what I read.
So to be able to get that 4-pack, this is the best deal I've seen. Now let's go ahead and set it off, because this is incredibly loud.
Oh,
you're gonna, and it goes through this long process, so bear with me, because you're gonna hear it talking. It's gonna speak to you. LED lights are gonna flash. So we're gonna go through that testing. Listen to that loud voice and how it clearly enunciates where the problem is, so you can get out of your home in time. So it's saying testing. There's only one button on this, so it's easy to use. The alarm is very loud, 85 decibels as a matter of fact. Yep. You heard me testing it before the show. You guys were making fun of me. It's loud.
Evacuate. Smoke in the child's bedroom. Evacuate.
Child's bedroom. So now the other one's going off.
Warning. Evacuate.
So they're communicating.
Evacuate.
So this is what you want. You want sweeping tones, so more individuals, even those that are tone deaf to certain tones, will be able to hear this.
Evacuate. Carbon monoxide in the child's bedroom. Evacuate.
The speaking.
Carbon monoxide level was 0.
Oh, good. So we're okay on the carbon monoxide in here.
How did it know it's in the child's bedroom?
Because we set it. So you set it when you take it out of the box from 11 different locations on where you're gonna put it. Are you gonna put it in your living room? Are you gonna put it in a child's bedroom? Is it gonna be a guest bedroom, master bedroom, near the kitchen area? Then you simply pair them up. This is like a 2-minute process, and then you put them up. And it's really easy. So here's your mounting bracket right here. It simply twists into place. We're including the hardware for you. It's a couple of screws, and again, high on a wall or on a ceiling, so you don't even necessarily have to get up on a ladder to be able to install these.
It's a fabulous product, and so, I mean, this is a must-have. I mean, what else is there to say? I'm thrilled that you're taking advantage of the offer. Normally about $40 to $50 per one. You get all 4 of them today. It looks like, producer Allison, how many would you say are left with everybody placing orders? Okay, she thinks about 300. I see maybe about 320 or so, perhaps just under. So it looks like there will be either sold out or virtually sold out. It's important to get the latest technology, and if your smoke detectors are yellowing or are broken or are hanging loose or they've not been installed properly because you just got so fed up with it because they were chirping in the middle of the night and it drove you bonkers, this is a chance and an opportunity to say, okay, let's get that job done, especially if you are in, well, apartments or condos. You know, there's, I don't want to, you know, get everybody sad and upset, but there was a situation in London just last year, this thing called Greenfell Tower. It was an apartment tower. Oh my God. just devastated. Too many lives lost. But wherever you are, in any type of home, any type of property, let's get enough smoke detectors. Let's get one in every room if we can, one in every floor if we can, to make sure that we are protecting ourselves. Life is too precious.
Absolutely, and people are severely underprotected. So the National Fire Protection Association says that 3 in 5 home fire deaths happen in homes that don't have working smoke detectors.
Right.
And you are twice as likely to die in a home fire if your smoke detectors aren't working. This is something you need to make sure of. Take stock of what you've got going on in your home right now. My story is I moved into a new home, but that brand new home was 20 years old.
Right.
And those smoke detectors had never been replaced. So here's the battery compartment. I just want you to realize this. You change the batteries when you change your clocks.
Okay.
Makes it easy to remember. It's 2 AA's.
Right.
That's all there is to it. You have these readily available. So if it does start to chirp, chirp, you can mute it with that button. But the nice thing is there's a drawer right here, so you don't have to uninstall this or take it down. And of course, no electrician is needed because it is battery operated. You simply slide that drawer out, replace the batteries, and close the drawer. But if this does start to chirp, chirp in the middle of the night, if it is driving your family crazy, you touch the mute button, and now you don't have to worry about it for 8 hours, and your family is still protected the entire time. If you've ever taken out those specialty batteries with good intentions of, oh, I'm gonna pick them up when I'm at the store this afternoon, or maybe tomorrow, or in a week, or in a month, and then it never happens, your family isn't protected. Heaven forbid something happens. This is the indicator that you need.
And I do want to just point out, when you said about the AA batteries, that's a big thing for me, because typically they take 9-volt batteries.
Right.
Which are always
Who
the ones
has those?
we don't have them.
Right.
So the fact that they are the AA's means it's easier to replace because you always have them on hand. Fewer than 200 now, folks, available. So I'd love to get a set over to you. 5 flex pay makes it easy to do it. It's just an excuse to be able to say, okay, there's a good deal on TV. Let's replace those smoke detectors. I wish we did have more of these. Keep an eye on that quantity counter. Again, if you want to beat the rush, and there's a lot of calls that are coming in right now, please go online at hsn.com. That quantity counter will keep on going down. Alison, do you think there's slightly more than 150, 160 if they order at this? Okay, yeah, so if you order right now, you'll definitely get one, but don't wait any longer to get yours. I'm glad, Laurie, that you were able to explain the difference, because all these smoke detectors look the same to me. There's nothing ordinary about this model,
No,
right?
it isn't. This is First Alert. So 60 years in business. This is an incredible innovator. They come up with a lot of firsts and a lot of best in this industry. Their business is saving lives. So you're replacing basically a big clunky smoke detector and a carbon monoxide detector. You're getting 2 alarms that are smoke and carbon and 2 that are just smoke. But the magic here is that they all speak to one another. The homes that we live in these days are made with so many synthetic materials that if a fire does break out, you only have about 3 minutes to get your family to safety. That's not a lot of time.
When you shocked me with that, because you said it used to be 17
minutes 30 years ago, because genuine wood was being used. So it's all about the construction materials. Synthetics are used today, so fires burn faster and hotter. This is something that can save your life and save your family's lives. And if you're severely underprotected like most Americans, this is a great opportunity to get that whole home solution. All 4 alarms will speak to one another. So no matter where you are in your house, if a fire breaks out, if there's carbon monoxide leaking from your furnace, you're gonna know about it no matter where you are, so you can get your family out of the house.
Guys, please be patient with us. We're processing these calls as fast as we can. I'm seeing hard quantity of about 460, but with everybody on the phone, fewer than 100, I would guesstimate. So grab yours while you can. 5 flex pay if you order today. Laurie, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. So
great
good to see you.
Great information. If you are just joining us, Laurie's actually had a wonderful day today with some great ideas, including our today's special. If you've not yet shopped for it from Z